A great day. It's Nishi here, and in today's video, what I want to do is talk about how sometimes established businesses end up going through a startup phase all over again. So, if you think about it, if you think back to the days when you first started your business, you might have had this air of excitement about it, but there was probably a lot of anxiety and a lot of hard work involved as well. Well, there probably still is, but one of the things is the starting up of your business was probably a very distinct period of your life, and it's probably very different to the stage your business is in right now, where it's established. And what I wanted to talk about is the phenomenon I've seen where businesses have multiple startups during their lifetime. And this applies to my own business as well, but I've seen it in other clients as well. So ultimately, people start a business and they build that business up, and as they're growing the business and they're getting lots of different clients and they're providing all these different services, they start to understand the things that they want to do and the things they don't want to do, the things that are working, the things that aren't. And with all of that information, what will eventually happen is that business owner will then think, you know what, there's a particular direction I need to take this business in. And because it could be that one particular type of service works really well, and it could work really well for one particular type of customer. It could be that after talking to lots of different people, they realize actually there's something they've got to offer, which means they'll have to radically change their business model. So after all these learnings and this period of reflection, often business owners think, okay, well, I'm just going to have to change everything we've been doing. And when they get to that stage, then they'll realize quite a few things. Like, firstly, well, a lot of the marketing they built up over the years, because marketing snowballs. So a mature marketing campaign, mature marketing channels, they're worth something. But you could end up with a place in your business where you realize, okay, well, for the services you want to offer in the future and the solution you want to offer in the future and the kind of customers you want to offer it to, then your pre-existing marketing channels might not be that appropriate. So, and also, you may think about, you may even look at your team and think, well, actually, based on what we want to offer in the future, the team we've got now might not be the most appropriate. So this happens quite often, and you could even potentially say that about some of your customers, but this happens more often than you think in business. And what happens at that point is that business owner then ends up in a place where they are essentially a startup business again, because they're starting all their marketing from scratch, or almost. There's probably bits they can salvage. They probably then have to restructure their team to get the right people in to offer what they want to do going forward. They have to rebuild their message. They might even have to they might even have to adjust their clients, so they're working with the right kind of people that they can help with the new services. And this is something that often happens, and just a business owner just understanding when they are in this stage is so important. Because if a business owner gets to that stage where they're essentially a startup all over again, and then they keep on running their business like a mature business, then that's one of the reasons, or one of the riskiest points where they could potentially fail. So understand, because when you're a startup business, you do things very differently. When you're a startup business, you're more likely to make a loss, and and sometimes you have to just manage your own expectations. Say, okay, well, I'm going to have to invest a lot of money to get this business off the ground again. You're going to have to take other kind of risks you haven't taken before, and you're probably going to have to work really, really hard. And what I've seen is just this mindset shift from being a mature business back to a startup again is so important if you want your second startup or third startup to work really, really well. So it's an interesting concept. I don't know. I haven't really seen many people talk about your second startup in the same business. But if it's something that applies to you and you want a bit more direction in terms of how to take that to the next level, then go to our website, go naccounting.co.uk, book yourself in for a free strategy session with myself, and we can talk about how to take that forward. Also, we've got our quarterly planning day on Wednesday, the 7th of December. So that's an opportunity to spend the whole day with myself and my team. And also, we've got a lot of like-minded clients who are really growing and scaling their businesses. So it's a great community to be in. You'll leave that day with a solid plan for the actions you're going to take to get your business to where you want it to. And it's going to be a huge amount of value. So also, you can find information about that at our website too. So thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video.